Chuck E. Cheese. Horror stories.
They are all clucked. Chuck E. Cheese is clucked.
I went to Chuck E. Cheese when I was a kid. When the Chuck E. Cheese person tried to touch me and tried to be like, hey, I literally went behind my mom and been like, nope, I am not touching this, this animal. First of all, just wanted to say thank you guys for all the love and support throughout the whole month of July. If you guys have not seen my recent post story on YouTube, we are doing really well. We, not me. It's you guys. Like, it's mostly you guys, but we are doing very well. They said that we can probably hit 70K in like less than in like a month and a half. You know what I'm saying? Thank you guys so much, man. I don't know what to say. Like, I really don't know how to repay y'all. Like, I was thinking of doing a Q&A, but I'm thinking I might just do the Q&A at 100K subscribers. 100K subscribers, I feel like, yeah, I need to do a Q&A. And then also do like a gift card giveaway or like 2-3 gift card, Amazon gift cards with like $30 in them or something. Just cuz. Like, you guys are just amazing. Like, I don't know. Like, you guys be helping me out for real. But back to this cluckness. You know what I'm saying? You already oh, before I start, Corey Kenshin video. I was gonna react to that today, but then I realized I don't really feel like reacting to that today. I feel like watching it myself. So for anybody that was looking forward to me reacting to the video but didn't, but I like, you know, was very like, you know, looking forward to me to react to it, but obviously I'm not. I am so sorry. I hope I didn't let you guys down or anything. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I still haven't watched the Corey Kenshin video. I watched sort of some of it, but I had to watch all of it tonight. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoy this video though by Mr. Nightmare. Where are you at with yours? You know what I'm gonna say before we start this video. Where are you at with yours? The Bible, the only thing that will protect you in 2020, ladies and gentlemen. Where are you at with yours? No, but seriously though, we need this Bible, especially when we're reacting to this cluckness right here. Oh gosh. Lord have mercy on everyone's souls. Anywho, let's get right to this video, y'all, and let's get it. Oh, heck no. No, no, no. Whew.
Remember Chuck E. Cheese? That old arcade with the singing animatronics? Of course you do. I just found out they went bankrupt recently.
Yeah.
I think back to my horrible experience there as a very
It's crazy. All
I
because
was
of
no older
COVID.
than 8 or 9. It was like my third and last time ever at a Chuck E. Cheese. This specific location closed down years ago, but it used to be basically down the street from our old house.
Wait, hold up. Before we start, I need to close my freaking closet door. Heck no, we're not dealing with that today. Y'all thought I was dealing with that cluckness, my closet door being open? I don't even know if it was open before. Yo, you see what I'm trying to say? This is why you have the Bible with you. So you can rebuke it in the name of Jesus.
Took my little brother and I, and she let us roam free and do our own thing and play the games, while she sat at one of the tables reading like most of the other parents. I was playing this clown game where you had to shoot the clown's teeth out with this little cannonball shooter.
Oh, yeah,
I was playing the games that would get me the most tickets for the prizes.
It's creepy.
I finished the game again, and the tickets shot out from the ticket slot. That's when I felt a tap on my shoulder.
What the
I
fuck?
turned and jumped in my seat. I was greeted with a giant Chuck E. Cheese mascot in my face. He held out his hand for a high five. Actually, I gave him his high five with a smile. He then pointed at the tickets and gave me a thumbs up.
Yeah.
I think I just continued laughing and smiling and said, yeah. Then he pointed at the tickets once more and motioned for me to follow him. So I ripped the tickets from the slot and followed the giant mascot.
What?
As we walked across the main floor, a couple other kids around like 6 came up to him saying, "Hey Chucky."
Yeah.
He gave them both high fives. I kept following him, wondering if he'd tell the other kids to follow, but he didn't. He would turn back every few seconds to make sure I was still following. Finally, we made it across the main floor by the stage towards this back area, where he waved me to follow him through this employees-only door. From what I remember about how I was feeling, let's just say a combination of weird and excited. We entered this narrow hallway, and I felt kind of special for being allowed access back here. Keep in mind, I had the mind and maturity of a very young child.
Yeah.
The mascot led...
No excuse. I don't give a damn if you're a freaking child. I was a child when I went to Chuck E. Cheese, but I didn't do no cluckness like this. Why? Because my parents taught me from young. Do not go anywhere with strangers. If they tell you to do something, you go straight to your parents and tell them what happened, and they can deal with the decision if they can let you go or not. The frick? So this crap that you talking about, but keep in mind I was only a mind of a child. I don't give a damn. I don't give a damn. You can be the mind of a freaking 50-year-old or a mind of a freaking infant. I don't give a damn. You a baby? I don't give a damn. Your parents have taught you better. You just don't want to listen. No cookies and milk for you tonight, huh? No more cookies and milk. No more baby food. For a month. You starve and die? That sucks for you.
where he motioned for me to enter first, so I did. It was this small changing room type of room. It had a few lockers on one wall and one long bench extending half the length of the room. That was it. He entered the room and shut the door behind us.
Oh, you're
I
clocked.
noticed he locked it. That's when I became confused and afraid. I thought he was taking me to get a bunch of free tickets. What could he possibly do in this empty room with me? He approached me, put his furry mascot hand on my shoulder.
Those
and
booty
started
cheeks are
rubbing
belong to
from
him
my
now.
shoulder to my arm. Then he seemed as though he tried to reach lower with both of his hands, and I pushed him off and yelled, "Stop." That's when the person in the suit lifted the mask off his head, revealing some sweaty, middle-aged man underneath.
Oh my
He
gosh.
started to remove the rest of the costume from himself as he told me to be quiet. I sat there watching, shaking, and plotting my way for the door. When I thought he was distracted enough by the suit, I tried to run past him for the door, but he grabbed me and told me to stop.
Boy, the door's
He
locked,
offered me
idiot.
all the free tickets I wanted if I just behaved. I started to yell and pound on the door. He tried to cover my mouth, but I think he gave up when he realized it wasn't worth the risk for him. I unlocked the door and ran back down the hall in tears.
Wow.
I ran back to my mom, yelling at her about what just happened.
Wow.
She was distraught and went right to the front desk. The girl at the front desk seemed to be in a panic as well, and I think she called for her supervisor. Pretty soon, all the music was stopped and the place was put into a lockdown of sorts, where all the kids were to go to their parents. A bunch of workers ran to the back section, and eventually police showed up outside. I had to give my whole story to a crowd of like 6 people, and I was extremely nervous.
Damn.
The man in the Chucky suit was some random creep who snuck into the back section of the building to dress in one of the suits and apparently lure children to the back.
Oh my gosh. How did he get, how? How's that possible? How does a random person come in the back of the freaking Chuck E. Cheese place, puts on a random suit and walk in and try to take a kid? How did they even allow that? There should be people. There should be staff being like, Chucky, you're not supposed to be out at this time. It's supposed to be in 3 hours. Who are you? Like, come on. Thank goodness that whole place got shut down. Because they were on some cluckness from the very beginning.
Realizing and looking back at that now as a grown adult is disturbing and disgusting.
Yeah.
I was the victim of a predator. I never found out if that monster was caught.
Probably wasn't. Because we don't know who the frick he is. Well, there should be cameras, honestly. So, we'll see what happens.
I used to work for Chuck E. Cheese very briefly when I was 21 years old.
Oh, wow.
I was one of the janitors / maintenance workers. I know, not very awe-inspiring. I was broke as hell and needed money. All my job really entailed was cleaning tables and keeping the play areas generally clean. Sounds easy, but there was never really a time to just sit and take a breath. There was always something to clean or take care of. I would also be in charge of turning on and off the animatronics, opening the stage curtains, fixing busted arcade machines, and
Yeah.
my shifts would always be later, from like 4 to 10 p.m. My location closed at 8 on weekdays and 9 on weekends. I would stay an hour, sometimes 2 hours after, to get the place in top shape ready for the next day. So this one night, I was working past close like I usually did. Everyone had already left the building, including the other workers, so I was the last one in the building.
My gosh.
I was dragging my cleaning cart around the arcade area. I had already turned off all the game machines. I was by that space-themed arcade machine where you had to press the button at the right moment to stop the light on the jackpot bulb. As I was passing by this machine, the space-themed music suddenly emits from the machine at a very loud volume, and all the lights start flashing again.
What the frick?
I felt like my heart was in my throat. That's how much it startled me. I fiddled with my keys to access the control port of the machine to turn it off again. I'd never seen anything like that happen before. It suddenly just freaked me out. Only because I was all alone in that big building pretty late at night. The weirdness didn't stop there, though. By this point in the night, I had already shut down the animatronics on the stage. So when I heard Chucky's pre-recorded laugh break the silence of the room,
Oh.
my heart started pounding again. The laugh was short.
What the frick? They allowed that type of freaking laughter in a Chuck E. Cheese place? Oh, heck no. Okay, what's the verse for to get rid of a Chucky demon? What verse is that in the Bible, y'all? To get rid of a Chucky demon. To get the frick out of there. I can't find it right now, but what the frick is going on?
And cut off. It almost sounded glitchy. I ditched my cleaning cart to go backstage and check on the animatronics. And I could see they were in their idle modes now. Meaning
Idle?
they would move their limbs and heads around every so often.
Oh,
I would have to go to the
no.
control room to turn them off.
That's creepy.
This was the second strange thing to happen that night. I started getting paranoid that someone else was in the building with me, but that thought was interrupted, and I noticed that the Chucky animatronic was facing me, and its head angled down perfectly to look as though it was looking at me. Bizarre that I...
Oh, frick. Yo, what type of Chucky is that? Yo, I have freaking goosebumps out the ass, man. Oh, I hate that feeling. Like, I have goosebumps and everything, bro. My hands are sweating. Bro, what type of Chucky looks like that? If a Chucky looks like that, you know he's a predator. Stay away 10 freaking kilometers.
was finding it that disturbing. I'm not crazy, but for my own peace of mind, with my eyes on the Chucky animatronic, I walked past it, closer to the control room. I waited there for a few seconds.
Yo,
and
get
the
this freaking
animatronic
Chucky out of my
spun
face.
90 degrees to face me once more.
Oh, gosh.
Perfectly. I swear it was once again looking right at me.
Oh.
And then the laughter emitted once again from the animatronic.
Oh, gosh.
In a creepy, glitchy, cut-off manner. This time much louder, obviously because I was right next to it. I ran to the control room to hit the switch to turn everything off on the stage once more. I left the control room, and the Chucky animatronic was still facing the direction it was moments before.
Oh,
I left the stage through the curtain and just felt uneasy.
jeez.
I was starting to think maybe it was all just getting to my head.
Nah, they're alive,
That's
bro.
when I heard the horrible laugh again come from the stage behind the curtains. That was the last straw. I took my card, clocked out, and left.
Yeah.
I texted my boss the next day that I had to leave early because I was feeling extremely sick. He said it wasn't a problem, but he never mentioned anything about the animatronics being left on. And when I asked him if the animatronics had some kind of motion detecting feature to look at people, he said no, they didn't. I'm not the most superstitious guy, but I firmly believe I wasn't the only presence in that building that night.
Yep.
I don't mean there was another person in there.
Oh, gosh. That's creepy.
This is a story from my childhood that I don't like to look back on too much. I was 13. My mom brought my two little sisters and I to Chuck E. Cheese one evening. My sisters are 4 and 6 years younger than me, so it was more for them. My mom just wanted me to come along. My mom was playing games with my sisters, so I went to do my own thing. It was my only time ever at Chuck E. Cheese, so I was trying to play every game at least once. Eventually, a worker in a red polo shirt came up to me. He was in his lower to mid-20s, I'd say. He didn't seem that old. Yes? I said, yeah, sure. He told me to follow him.
No.
He led me through this sketchy back door, which led to a back exit. I asked him where he was leading me.
Oh,
He said to his truck.
bro, and you followed him, bro? Clearly your parents didn't taught you better, bro. Once again, you do not follow strangers, bro. It's not that hard, man. What? It's that easy? Hey, I can give you some free tokens. Okay. Follow me to my freaking van. He literally says it. In my van. It's probably white too.
He told me not to tell anyone, but that he had access to all the tokens he wanted and just kept piles of them in his car.
That's a damn lie.
I stopped following when I realized he was leading me to his car.
Yep.
I told him my mom would be mad.
Run.
He tried to push that I follow him a little more,
Run.
but gave up. Before I walked back inside, he asked for my AIM username, and I gave it to him, always excited for new friends on AIM. For those of you
AIM? What?
who don't know, AIM was an instant messenger that was all the rage before smartphones and texting really became a
Oh, this was very old.
thing. I don't remember his username. All I know, it was something with his name in it, which was Ben. I would sign on to AIM every single night, including that night after Chuck E. Cheese.
Ben is all cluck
I
names.
signed in, and I had a few friends online. Next thing I knew, I got a message from Ben, so I added him to my buddy list. He said, "Hey, it's Ben from earlier." I replied, "What's up?" and we started chatting. He chatted with me as if we were good friends already. I asked him how he was able to get all the tokens he wanted, and he said it's easy when you work there. He told me he was going to come to my house that night with a bunch of tokens.
Nope.
I told him, no, it's okay. And he told me, no, it's fine. You live really close to me anyway.
Nah.
I replied, how do you know where I live? And he said he followed my mom's van on our way home.
Wow. This guy's a full-on stalker. He really wants those cheeks. This kid really wants them cheeks. Sorry, this guy really wants them cheeks. That's crazy. If you were a smart kid, you would tell your parents what happened, tell the police, and then end the story off on a good note. But I know for a fact that's not what's gonna happen. And this kid is about to be more stupid than he already is, adding a random person on his freaking AIM.
I blocked his account immediately.
Yup.
I was beyond scared.
Good.
I told my friends about it on AIM. Some of them said I should tell my parents or call the police.
Tell
And I
your
waited. Maybe he was bluffing. But no, he wasn't. I heard a truck pull up outside through my open window.
Oh gosh.
I looked out the window and saw the black truck that Ben guy was leading me towards earlier. I saw him get out from the truck, and I know he spotted me because he started walking over to my window. I pulled the window in and locked it, and then shut the blind. By that point, he was already halfway to my window, and he was waving his arms at me. I ran to my mom to tell her. She didn't find it funny, thinking I was kidding at first. But I convinced her after she looked out the window and saw the black truck begin to speed down the road.
It was black. Wow.
My mom wanted me
Even
to show
worse.
her the AIM conversation, but I couldn't, as I had deleted him off my buddy list and blocked him. My parents called the police, of course, but that was just for peace of mind. They couldn't do anything besides make a report. The next day, my mom called the Chuck E. Cheese and asked about a Ben. They said they had no Bens who worked there.
Of course.
There were also no employees matching that guy's description. The Chuck E. Cheese eventually handed the CCTV footage from the day before to the police department for an investigation, which turned up no results. My family never went to a Chuck E. Cheese ever again.
Good. Good. Don't ever go to a freaking Chuck E. Cheese ever again. Cause it's gonna lead you with cluck vibes the entire time. Not even that much fun. The pizza is not even looking right. Don't get me wrong, the pizza looks good. It tasted so good. But it's just never even. There's something clucked up with the pizza. There is something clucked up with that pizza. Not only that, but when you go to the kiddie place, when you go to the kiddie place, when you try to slide down, a kid pissed. So what do you think that means for you? Not a good time. Anywho, Anywho, yeah, that'll be the end of the video, y'all. I hope you guys enjoyed. This was very interesting. All I gotta say is listen to your freaking parents. Like, what the frick? When they tell you not to do something, just don't do it. It's not like it's a life or death situation, and y'all kids are playing with your lives like you have a second chance. No. After when you're dead, you're dead. Like, come on. Like, let's be honest here. You kids don't understand it now, but you'll understand it later on. But just do it. Like, honestly. But I'll catch you guys in the next video. Once again, let's see if we can aim for 60 likes on this video. If we can aim for 60 likes, that would be greatly appreciated. Thank you guys so much. And subscribe to the channel if you guys are new. I would love that. I would really love that. Support your boy. And, yeah. Peace.